Just gonna change my set around a little bit. Turn into this big freak. What's up and welcome back to my channel. First of all, I just want to say Happy New Year to you all. The first couple of months of 2021 have been cancelled, but that does not mean that we cannot achieve what we want. Yes guys, I'm going to talk about law of attraction, and you know I practice the law of attraction and I do believe it works. A lot of people think I'm absolutely barking mad, but I believe it works. Quick thing guys, if you've never been here before, please make sure you subscribe to my channel and make sure you press on that bell so you know when the next video. Upload on Wednesdays at 4 PM and Sundays at 9 AM. Every single New Year's Eve, I always make a new vision board. If you don't really know what a vision board is, I suggest you go on Netflix and watch The Secret from Rhonda Byrne or read her books, and it really gives you in detail. Or just look up online what a vision board is. So with the law of attraction, it is basically the power from your mind manifests things for you to come through in your life, and that's what law of attraction is. That's the whole raw of it. So a vision board, in my words, is basically it's a board of things that stimulates your mind to give you these thoughts of what you want. So for instance, you want to get, I don't know, a boat. You're gonna have like a couple of pictures of boats that really, you know, call to you. So you put them on and it stimulates your mind and it helps you visualize and helps you with your affirmations and everything like that. People think I'm barking mad, but I don't care. I believe it works. It does work. I've been doing this now since lockdown and it's made me become like the best person that I have been in so many years. So I thought I'd take you guys along with me while I bought stuff for my vision board, how I made my vision board. So I'm gonna show you my old vision board, my last one for last year. Can't believe we're already saying last year. It's so weird, right? Here is my kind of completed vision board from 2020. So every single year I make these on New Year's Eve, like I said, before midnight, and I really think about it as the fireworks go off when midnight goes off, you know. It was like when Della died that year, I was in such a bad place. So if you don't know who Della was, if you've been watching my really old videos, she was my horse that I had for a really long time, many years. Unbelievable bond, and when she passed away and there was nothing else I could do to help her, and we had to have her put to sleep, and that was the worst thing I ever had to do my whole entire life. It was the hardest thing I ever had to do. Yeah, so that whole year I was in a really horrible place. I was literally hating myself. I think the more that I was like hating my life and hating myself, the more like negativity I was drawing. So obviously, if you guys do not know much about law of attraction, if you keep feeling and thinking and speaking negatively, you attract that to yourself. So try not to do that. So yeah, after Della died, the more I was thinking negatively, the more bad habits I was coming up with, and the more I was falling out with my parents, and the more I was falling out with my family, and the more I was falling out with my friends. It completely changed my field mentally and physically as well. Like if you guys saw, I was like 26, 27 stone last year. So the last couple of few years have been the worst years of my life, believe me. I had to like go through a massive transition. I had to find out who my real mates were. It was just an absolute nightmare. It was just as Della got sick, and I think the more negatively I was feeling when Della got sick, the more negativity I was drawing to me. So as the first lockdown started, isn't it funny how we're saying the first lockdown now? I started to read The Secret, the first installment, or watch The Secret on Netflix, and it is obviously by Rhonda Byrne, not the movie, the actual documentary that was made. So the minute I read this book, it changed me. Then the more I was reading, the more I was coming to realise it wasn't that everyone hated me and was crawling into me, it was the negativity I was drawing towards me. Negative thoughts cause negative things to happen. So obviously we can't control our thoughts 100,000,000% of the time, but what I do is obviously evaluate my feeling. If I'm feeling bad, I do things to make me happy, and that's kind of what a vision board is actually for. If you feel a little bit hopeless, or you feel a little bit, you know, a little bit behind, a little bit stuck, you look at your vision board and then you just got to think of having that now, like having that car that you want, put it on the board, have it in your mind, you driving the car, test driving the car, test drive the car if you want to do that. Trust me, I've actually done that before. Visualize, do your visualizations and your affirmations of actually having that thing that you really want. Stick that on the wall, like really put your intention into it. And I know a lot of people are going to think I'm absolutely barking. Honestly, if you read the books and watch the documentary, a lot of people I've made and ah about, because in a lockdown I was reading and watching this documentary of The Secret every single day, like constantly, and I really started to, the more I was shifting my bad mood into a better mood and trying to do happier things and doing things that was making me happy, even just thinking of happy thoughts, the more I was drawing towards myself, like I started being like a heat chef person. So I'm gonna show you last year's bold, obviously guys, because 2020 was a bitch. Bitch didn't want us to do anything last year, but I did manage to do a couple of things, which I'm really glad about. Obviously, last couple of years, I literally had no money. I had no clue what I was doing in my life. All I wanted to do was YouTube, and that was all I ever wanted to do, and I still do always want to do that every single day. It's who I am. This was the 2021. Guys, obviously I'm dedicating a video to that, was to hit 2K by the end of 2020. That's all I wanted, and I know it's not a big number to you, but it's a big number to me. If you're a creator yourself, and then like you see other creators that have got like 100 or 200,000, 300,000, and you feel so small, but then when you gain that number, what you want, you realise how many people actually watch your videos and how many people go on your channel. It's amazing, and I've actually made quite good friends actually doing it. Yeah, so I did that on New Year's Eve. Can you believe that? I could hear fireworks and I was doing my new vision board, and then all of a sudden I was showing my mum my vision board, because she always wonders what the bloody hell I'm doing and like wants to see how more crazier I'm getting. By accident, of course, I had my analytics on my YouTube studio on my laptop, and it was just on the corner, and I just saw it as it hit 2,000. Insane. But anyway guys, we're gonna dedicate a whole video to that, so that will be coming out not next week because that'll be my Cambridge video, but the week after. I didn't learn Pashto because it's not very easy to learn unless you are with someone. You can't just listen to a tape like 30,000 times. When we go to Pakistan, I can speak it fluently. I do understand some of it, and I do understand some Pashto or whatever, or some Hindi, but obviously when I speak it, it doesn't really make sense. But obviously Manny's in Natasha's family and I understand what I'm saying, but if like, say if I went to a shop, they wouldn't understand a bloody word I'm saying. My Louboutins, so couldn't get those. Couldn't go Tokyo. We did book to go Centre Parks, but obviously the day before we was gonna go, Boris, thanks Boris, and yeah, Boris decided to ruin that. All we wanted to do, all I wanted to do for my 5th birthday was go Centre Parks, so obviously, hopefully we are gonna go Centre Parks next. Can't believe I'm saying this year. Feels like I was supposed to be saying next year, but it's this year, isn't it? Jimmy Choo's, the Cinderella ones. Couldn't get those because I couldn't afford £5 grand, so so hopefully this year. That accepting myself has actually been like one of the most biggest things I've learned. We didn't get to go to Paris. Got Fitbit. I actually got the Fitbit on Christmas Eve actually, so I've got it now on my wrist, so I could actually finally afford one. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, it was brand new, but it wasn't in the box, but I got it for like 80 quid instead of like 200 quid, so you can't blame her. Obviously Summer in the City was cancelled, so didn't go to there, but we went VidCon. Summer in the City is more laid back, and I'm hoping to actually go this year. We didn't get to do that because of COVID. Didn't get to go dating because of COVID. Los Angeles, no, because of COVID. So podcast, we're probably going to be starting podcast this year. We wanted to do it last year, but because there was so much going on, so hopefully we're going to be doing it this year. We're going to be bringing guests in and that. It's going to be really cool. But like podcast, I'm going to probably revamp it and change it, and basically like meaningful, make the podcast more meaningful, if that makes sense. I didn't get my Foundry piece of jewellery because I can't afford 20 grand, but maybe this year. Horsey? No, didn't get a horsey because just couldn't find one. But one of my goals this year, get out more. We couldn't get out more because of COVID. Didn't get to go to Dubai, didn't get to go to Italy. That's my 2021. 2021 is gonna go back in here because obviously I like to look at them every single year. But this one I've got this year is huge. Anyway guys, let's go and make my vision board, and I hope this video makes you want to create your vision board. What do you want this year? What do you really want? The mermaid mobile is ready. So the first thing we do is go to Boots because it's very cheap to print your photos there. If you want to print any photos, I recommend you go to Boots. Next stop, Hobbycraft. So, oh, look at me strutting in there. So, yeah, I like to go into Hobbycraft for the diamonds, glue supplies, because their glues are always really, really good, and their other art supplies are fantastic. A little bit more pricey, but you do get what you pay for. So, yeah, we are going to grab ourselves a little print stick. Well, it's a dupe, because obviously I'm cheap. So, I do this every single year before I do my mood board or my vision board, whatever you want to call it. I always have a really nice long bubble bath, and it's so nice. So, I got the big present from Lush, and oh, it's fantastic. So, we are going to assemble all the little bits and bobs and all my little random little pieces I found. So now all we're going to do is just gather what we want, and I decided to trim everything first to see whatever I could fit on there because I literally did like 30 prints. I just kept them the way they were, but like most of them I did actually cut them up because I just physically couldn't fit all of the stuff in. I've just got a lot of dreams this year, okay? Leave me alone. So now it is time to get your glue stick and let's get sticky licking. So I prefer to basically organise everything and put them all in certain positions, but it's up to you, it's your dream board, you're the boss. But what I like to do is use my quotes and all the things that I want the absolute most in the centre, and then the other outer parts, more things that like are kind of small, kind of easier to achieve, but I just wanted to have like, the most important things in the centre. But again, you're the boss, it's your dream ball. This will be your last call. 20 minutes, you're done being alone. Quick confession, a lot of the time I did have to like make a lot of the things smaller because I knew I couldn't physically fit everything in. So on the far left side at the top, I decided to do all the materialistic things that I want for this year. On the bottom left hand side, I decided to do all my travelling bits and bobs on there, all places I want to go and see and visit, and all the little holiday places I want to go to. So on the top right hand side, I decided to do all things to do with my home. Now the even more fun part, which is the sparkles and the glitter, which is like my favourite thing to do. So I just decided to write some random words that I try and remind myself to do every single day, things I visualise, receive. So I grabbed these stickers from my Law of Attraction planner. Then I grabbed all the little diamantes that I could get my hands on. I just wanted a really cool holographically kind of colour to go in my room because obviously I wanted it to be bright as possible for me to keep like looking at it. By the way guys, do not get these ones from Home Bargains because they are a pain in the ass. You have to cut them strip by strip. Now with these, I basically decided to put these around the things that are on the centre so I look at them the quickest. And oh my god guys, are you guys ready? Oh my gosh, look at the size of it. It literally takes half of my film set. The ones that I had on last year, but obviously I failed to do last year, were the Jimmy Choo's, the Foundry necklace. I've always wanted this necklace since 4 years ago when I saw it on Instagram. And then my YSL shoes, my Jimmy Choo bow shoes. I actually bought a dupe of these from boohoo.com. And then we're going to go Paris. Then we're going to go Venice. We're going to go to the place I've always wanted to go, which is literally LA. And go to Rodeo Drive and have a shopping spree with friends. And then we're going to go Brighton, like we were supposed to do last summer. And then go Pakistan, because obviously Pakistan didn't get to go this year. Then obviously hopefully we're going to go Centre Parks in the winter time because obviously that was when we was going to go. Obviously by summer, June time, I really want to hit my 10 stone milestone. Obviously get my horsey. Then of course is the Range Rover Evoque. I know. I use these stickers to say I am blessed. See, carry it big, they're literally relationship goals to me. Then we're gonna hit 10k on my Instagram, which would be really, really cool. And then obviously host Christmas because we didn't get to do Christmas last year. And obviously have a big fat blush pink tree. And yeah, oh my god. Oh, I can't wait to get my big tree. And then obviously get a puppy. I've always wanted a blue French bulldog and call it Mrs. Cookie. And then obviously create my walk-in closet because I've always wanted to have a walk-in closet and I never get the chance to get one. Obviously splurge more on makeup, get a new camera, then obviously do my room up, which is going to be like a big blush cave. And obviously hopefully when I move out, I'll have an even bigger blush cave. Obviously, yeah, get the keys to my own place. That would be a massive dream of mine this year. And obviously spend more time with friends. Obviously, once all this crap is over, we can actually finally be with our friends again. Obviously, splurge on some designer bags. I don't know why, but this really called to me, this picture, so obviously we put it on there. I am going to trust the law of attraction. The universe has told me to put this on here and obviously to try and manifestate it. Obviously, these are one of my favourite mottos, thoughts become things. Then obviously this is like my favourite quote in the whole world. What if it doesn't come true? Oh, but what if it does? I found this on Google. I don't know whose picture it is, but this is amazing. Your nails are freaking amazing. And this one from Martin Luther King, which is take the first step in faith. You don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. Spoke to me. When I saw that on The Secret, on the documentary, that really spoke to me. I've always wanted to have my 100k plaque, and I really am praying. I am praying that I'm gonna get it this year or next year. I'm visualizing this every single day. It's in my hand. Then obviously we're gonna go social in the city because we didn't get to go last year. And then obviously hit my 100k subscribers. I actually put this on Pic Collage and actually made it myself. I actually wiped off the subscribers that I already have, and then I just wrote 100k subscribers on it. But yeah, there she is. Oh my god. I actually love it so much. And I know it looks kind of crappy to you, but a vision board doesn't actually have to look stunning. I look at this every single morning when I wake up, every single night before I go to sleep, every single time I turn around when I'm like working on my bed or anything like that, and it always speaks to me, you know. That's what a vision board is for. It's made to catch your eye, and the more you look at it, it reminds you to make sure you visualize of what you really want and imagine having it, and then the law of attraction will give it to you. Oh my god. Can you believe it? 2021. Here we come. Anyway guys, there you go. That is how I made my vision board this year, and oh, I love it. It's big. It's very big. Takes half my room. I wish I got a little bit more bling for it. I didn't want to get too much bling for it because obviously the bling eventually falls down. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope this inspired you to make your own dream board. If you enjoyed this, please make sure you subscribe right down there, and then make sure you press the bell so you know when I next do a video. Make sure you check out all my playlists, make sure you check out my vlogs and my shopping vlogs. Anyway guys, I hope this year for you, I hope it's gonna be filled with gratitude, love, success and manifestation. Bye!